This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' leading and longest-running weekly TV and online magazine dedicated to motoring news and features. I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tim Gamboa. Here's a sneak peek at this week's exciting features.
This week's edition of Motoring Today brings you all this, plus the latest updates in transportation, traffic management, and advances in the automotive industry.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota tama raw. Abante, posible!
The all-new Mitsubishi Destinator, destined for more.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Let's dive into the latest news and updates about transportation and traffic management in our country. The DOTR is defending the safety of the MRT-3 operations, following renewed warnings from employee groups and a lawmaker who claimed that the system is operating under risky conditions. Concerns were raised earlier this month after Kamanggagawa Party List representative Eli San Fernando, along with members of the MRT-3 Employees Association, released a video questioning current train operations. They argued that running 6 4-car trains during weekdays may compromise safety, saying the railway's signaling system was originally designed to accommodate only 3-car train sets. According to the concern, MRT-3 Training Section Chair Engineer Luis Saman Jr. warned that newly procured Dalian trains are not yet ready for revenue service. He said that train drivers have not completed the mandatory 8-week training program required for full operations. The DOTR dismissed the claims, assuring the public that all MRT-3 trains undergo strict technical inspections and safety checks. The agency said independent assessments conducted by French rail consultancy firm Systra confirmed that the signaling system is fully capable of supporting 4-car trains along the entire North Avenue to Taft Avenue route. The DOTR also urged the public not to politicize the issue, saying the focus should be on encouraging commuters to use the rail system to help offset rising fuel costs amid the ongoing global crisis. Representative San Fernando pushed back, saying the complaints came from longtime employees with decades of hands-on experience who are more familiar with actual operating conditions than management. He also accused MRT-3 General Manager Mike Capati of pressuring workers to sign retraction statements, allegedly threatening non-renewal of contracts. With both sides standing firm, commuters remain caught in the middle, hoping that transparency and passenger safety remain the top priorities. Meanwhile, the government is turning to digital solutions to speed up fuel subsidy distribution, with public utility vehicle drivers soon expected to receive assistance through e-wallets. LTFRB Chairperson Vigor Mendoza II said electronic money issuers, or EMIs, are being invited to serve as the official payment channels for the 5,000 peso fuel subsidy. Interested EMIs must submit letters of intent and supporting documents to prove their capacity to securely and efficiently handle large-scale transactions involving thousands of beneficiaries. Mendoza said digital distribution would significantly reduce delays and eliminate the need for drivers to line up at physical payout centers. He noted that the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas has already accredited 29 EMI banks, including Land Bank and BDO, along with 44 non-bank institutions such as GCash and Maya. Acting Transportation Secretary Giovanni Lopez said the Metro Manila rollout will soon begin, with tricycle drivers first in line to receive the subsidy. Transport groups, however, warned that the assistance cannot come soon enough. Manibela Chair Marvel Buena said jeepney drivers are already suffering steep income losses, with daily earnings dropping from around 800 pesos to just 400 pesos due to sharp fuel price increases. Valbuena also criticized the volume of documentary requirements being imposed on drivers, saying the process risks delaying aid to those who need it the most. While e-wallet payouts promise faster and more transparent distribution, registering and validating thousands of drivers remains the program's biggest hurdle. Continuing, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has stepped in to halt a planned fare hike on public transportation, ordering immediate relief measures for commuters nationwide. The president directed the DOTR to suspend the fare increase scheduled for March 19. The hike would have affected jeepneys, buses, airport taxis, and transport network vehicle services. Citing the ongoing crisis in the Middle East, President Marcos said the timing was not right to raise transport costs, especially for workers and students who rely heavily on public transportation for their daily commute.
Dahil sa gera sa Middle East, ay sabi ko siguro hindi ito ang panahon para magtaas ng pamasahe para sa ating mga kababayan. Kaya inutos ko sa DOTR na suspindihin muna ang fare hike at i-defer muna natin yan, i-postpone muna natin yan dahil nasa gitna ngayon tayo nitong sitwasyon na ito na kailangan patuloy ang ating pag-alalay sa ating mga commuter, sa lahat ng mga ating manggagawa, mga estudyante, lahat ng gumagamit ng ating transport system. Huwag po mag-alala ang ating mga transport workers dahil mamadaliin po namin, dadagdagan po namin ang suporta sa inyo para naman ay hindi kayo masyadong mahirapan. Ang DOTR ay pinutusan ko na sisimula na ang libreng sakay sa buong Pilipinas. Pwede po ninyong gamitin na muna yan para pangbawas gastos sa pang-araw-araw. At sa MRT at sa LRT ay magdidiskwento po tayo doon sa pamasahe. Bukod pa doon, sa mga toll road ay meron din tayong inutos na diskwento para mas maliit na ngayon ang bayad ng taong bayan sa paggamit ng mga toll road.
To help transport workers absorb the impact of frozen fares, the government is accelerating its assistance programs. The Department of Social Welfare and Development has already started distributing 5,000 peso cash aid to 139,000 tricycle drivers in the National Capital Region. Cash assistance for other PUV drivers is scheduled for release in April, while separate fuel subsidies from the DOTR, varying by sector, are expected to begin rolling out by the end of March. With free rides reinstated, train fare discounts, and reduced toll fees, the government is deploying multiple measures to ease the financial burden on both commuters and transport workers. And finally, after years of delays, a long-stalled section of Skyway Stage 3 is finally moving closer to completion, offering fresh hope for faster travel to and from the port area. Public Works Secretary Vince Dizon announced that Section 2A of the Metro Manila Skyway Stage 3 in Pandacan is now targeted for completion by the first quarter of 2027. The 1.2-kilometer elevated expressway was delayed for more than 6 years due to right-of-way issues. Contractor San Miguel Corporation had earlier held off on construction until at least 80% of the area was cleared to avoid wasted expenses. These said 98% of the project site has now been cleared. The remaining 2 informal settler families are currently being assisted, with the DPWH coordinating closely with Manila Mayor Isko Moreno to facilitate relocation. Once completed, the DOTR estimates that around 30,000 vehicles will benefit daily, cutting travel time from Buendia to the port area from up to 2 hours to just 25 to 30 minutes.
Kung tayo po ibabiyahe mula Buendia papuntang port area, kapag in an ordinary day, kapag medyo maswerte po kayo, abutin kayo ng 2 oras. Kapag natapos po ito, abutin lang po tayo ng 25 to 30 minutes.
Authorities are studying whether trucks will be allowed to use the new expressway, with some officials believing that shifting light vehicles to the elevated road would significantly decongest surface streets.
Madidecongest pati yung sa port area natin kasi yung Smart Connect dumadaan doon. Ngayon, ang problema, light vehicles and trucks nagsisiksikan sa baba. 'Di ba? Dahil wala pa ito. Ngayon, pag natapos na to, yung light vehicles pwede nang sa taas na.
With a clearer timeline now in place, authorities should now be under pressure to keep the project on track and finally bring the long-awaited expressway section to completion. The latest developments in transportation and traffic management are certainly significant. Up next, Motoring Forum takes a deeper look into one noteworthy issue that should affect motorists and motoring. Fuel prices are surging, and for ride-hailing drivers, staying on the road is becoming harder by the day. On this edition of Motoring Forum, we look at how platforms are responding and whether these measures are enough for the long haul. Global supply disruptions and tensions in the Middle East continue to push fuel prices higher, hitting transport workers the hardest. Diesel prices are up by around 30% and rising, while gasoline has recorded weekly increases. In response, ride-hailing platforms like Grab and Move It have rolled out stopgap support for their driver partners. These efforts focus on 3 key areas: fuel discounts, earnings protection, and coordination with regulators. Among the measures are fuel partnerships offering savings of up to 4 pesos per liter, fuel rebates through fleet cards, and commission cashback released in real time. Motorcycle delivery and taxi partners also receive targeted support, including spot bonuses and special allowances during peak hours. The goal is simple: keep drivers earning and ensure reliable service for commuters. But critics say these short-term fixes may fall short. They argue that rebates and discounts don't fully offset rising daily costs, and that deeper issues like high commission rates and dependence on incentives remain unresolved. There are also concerns about sustainability. Once temporary programs end, drivers could find themselves right back where they started. Transport analysts say longer-term solutions are needed. These include fuel efficiency training, support for alternative fuels and electric vehicles, and closer collaboration with government to ensure fair pricing. Meanwhile, government's 5,000 peso fuel subsidy for transport workers is seen as a crucial complement, underscoring the need for coordinated public and private action. The fuel crisis is more than a short-term shock. It's a chance to rethink how the ride-hailing sector supports its drivers.
The all-new Mitsubishi Destinator, destined for more.
Unlock more to life with the new Honda HR-V e-HEV. Sustainability that drives you further, while enjoying unparalleled versatility. Embrace style that unleashes your confidence. A connection that drives you forward. And always feel safe and in control. Go further and arrive in style with the new Honda HR-V e-HEV. There's more to life.
There's a lot to learn about being smart and safe on the road, and we young ones always need to make ourselves smarter and safer about motoring. Learn more from our Young Street Smart segment with rotating reminders from Toyota Motor Philippines.
Double white line means bawal ang mag-overtake sa kahit anong oras. Katulad ng nasa animation, you should stay on your lane all the time. Sa ganitong paraan ay maiiwasan ang aksidente.
We share the road with others every day. How to better share it and help make motoring daily a happier experience is this week's Find Chuper.
Payong chopper lang kaibigan, ako po si Hares. Isa po ang kapwa ninyo chopper. Baka di nyo alam, ang paninigarilyo ay matagal nang ipinagbabawal sa mga pampublikong sasakyan.
Respeto na lang po sa ating mga pasahero, lalo na sa mga di naninigarilyo na sakay mo. Kung ang mga pasahero ay di pwedeng manigarilyo, lalo na sigurong bawal manigarilyo ang nagmamaneho. Ang usok na dulot ng sigarilyo mo ay puwerhisyo sa taong nakakalanghap nito. Kapag naninigarilyo ang driver, wala ang atensyon niya sa pagmamaneho. Baka di mo mamalayan, wala na pala sa direksyon ang pagmamaneho.
Kaya sundin ang batas na ito para makaiwas makaperwisyo. Ito po si Haris Morales, payong chopper lang kaibigan. Mula sa isang kapwa niyo chopper.
The all-new Mitsubishi Destinator, destined for more.
Unlock more to life with the new Honda HR-V e-HEV. Sustainability that drives you further, while enjoying unparalleled versatility. Embrace style that unleashes your confidence. A connection that drives you forward. And always feel safe and in control. Go further and arrive in style with the new Honda HR-V e-HEV. There's more to life.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Get ready. World of Motorsports is next.
In motorsports news, driver Ivan Isada and co-driver Christian Taala dominated round 2 of the 2026 Nueva Ecija Sprint Rally Series that took place last February 21-22. Driving a Toyota RAV4 in Group 5, Isada and Taala showcased remarkable speed. The tandem posted an overall best total time of 29 minutes and 40 seconds, securing first place in their class. Closely following in second place were the team of Patrick Nang and Nixon Bollozos in a Toyota Celica. They recorded a time of 29 minutes 47 seconds, falling just short of the overall lead. Rounding out the top 3 for Group 5 were Vip Isada and Henry Buenconsejo, driving a Toyota RAV4 and finishing with a time of 31 minutes 36 seconds. Competition was just as fierce throughout the other categories. Ricky Montelibano and Alex Gonzalez topped Group 4, driving a Toyota Corolla to finish with a time of 31 minutes 54 seconds while finishing 4th overall. In Group 2, David Feliciano and Choi Mabunay secured the top spot in a Toyota Corolla with a time of 32 minutes while finishing 5th overall. Kaloy Kalika and Migs Lim led the pack in Group 1, clocking in at 32 minutes 8 seconds in their Honda Jazz. Mondi Mapilis and Alex Lau secured the Group 3 victory, navigating their Mitsubishi Lancer at 32 minutes 20 seconds finish. Meanwhile, the challenging course resulted in some entries failing to complete all stages and recording DNFs or did not finish. Jess Diaz and Jim Gotanco recorded a DNF with a Toyota Corolla in Group 4 competition. Lawrence Palo and John Anton Palo also posted a DNF in a Mitsubishi Lancer in Group 2 competition.
There's plenty more to explore in the world of motorsports. Check out where Race Weekend takes us next. This race weekend takes us back to the R33 Drift Track for Match 1 of the 2026 Gymkhana Pilipinas competition. A test of precision and speed in a tight technical course.
The R33 Drift Track became a playground for high-octane action last March 8 as it hosted Match 1 of the 2026 Gymkhana Pilipinas Championship Series. Part of the larger R33 Cars Motorsport Fest, the GP season opener brought together veterans, professional drivers like Inigo Anton, and complete amateurs. The first match of the year set a high bar with a challenging layout that tested both braking and timing. As a 4-part championship series, drivers are battling for points to crown an overall champion by November. The event didn't just feature traditional race cars. It embraced diversity on the track by opening the course to all types of vehicles.
For our categories, we now have our displacement classes now. So from 1300 and below, all the way up to 2001cc and above. We also have categories for front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, utility vehicles. So we have also drivers with Innova, Fortuner. They also come here. And also we have our classes for electrified vehicles. So pwede po rito mga battery electric or hybrid electric vehicle. Libre po sila dito sa Gymkhana Pilipinas because we want to promote more sustainable motorsports.
Beyond the competitive rivalries, the track is also a place for deeply personal journeys, like that of Raf Santiago, who pulled double duty by securing wins in both Class C and Class D.
Tumigil ako nung nawala yung dad ko kasi medyo siya yung purpose ko nung kumakarera ako. Yun, nawala siya. Nawalan din ako gana. Pero I think it's about time na kumarera na ulit kasi hilig ko din naman. Tsaka para tuloy na din yung legacy ni Daddy na maayos.
Raf also emphasized that the skills honed on the course, like mastering braking, translate directly to safer daily driving on public roads. It's this accessible, safety-first environment that attracts first-timers to the sport, proving you don't need a custom-built race car to feel the adrenaline rush.
car I'm driving right now si Kia Stonic, which is sa sister ko, hindi sa akin. Yung reason ba't ako sumali dito is because sa brother-in-law ko, since mahilig din ako sa kotse and na-influence ako.
From professional drivers setting record times to newcomers finding their footing in a borrowed family car, GP Match 1 proved that Philippine motorsports is alive, inclusive, and accelerating.
This competition is only getting tighter as drivers continue to push their limits in the Gymkhana Pilipinas season. That's all for this week's World of Motorsports. We'll return shortly after this break.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maaasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota tama raw. Abante, posible!
The all-new Mitsubishi Destinator, destined for more.
Our featured car of the week will be presented next on Showcase. Looking for an MPV that delivers an unmatched electric driving experience while redefining executive class travel? This showcase takes a closer look at the all-new Denza D9 DMI, which, according to Denza, is a revolutionary electrified 7-seater engineered for superior comfort and performance.
Denza has officially entered the Philippine market with its flagship 7-seater, the D9 DMI, positioned as a premium new energy MPV for families and business users. It's a full-size vehicle, measuring 5,250 millimeters long with a 3,110 millimeter wheelbase, giving it strong road presence and generous interior space. Exterior highlights include Denza's Pi Motion front design, LED lighting all around, a panoramic sunroof, power sliding rear doors, and 18-inch wheels. Cargo space ranges from 410 to 570 liters, expanding to up to 2,310 liters with the seats folded. Power comes from Denza's Super DMI system, combining a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine with dual electric motors in an all-wheel drive setup. The system produces up to 400 horsepower and 681 Newton-meters of torque. According to Denza, it accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 7.9 seconds and offers a combined driving range of up to 980 kilometers. A 40 kilowatt-hour BYD Blade battery supports its electrified performance. Inside, the D9 focuses heavily on comfort. All 3 rows are upholstered in nappa leather. The second row features zero-gravity captain seats with power adjustment, leg rests, heating, ventilation, and massage functions. There's also a built-in refrigerator, wireless charging, and ambient lighting. Up front is a 15.6-inch central infotainment display, complemented by rear entertainment screens and a 14-speaker Dynaudio sound system. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included. Ride comfort is managed by the Daihatsu C Smart Damping System paired with front McPherson struts and a rear multi-link suspension. Safety includes multiple airbags, ISOFIX mounts for up to 4 child seats, and advanced driver assistance features such as adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot detection. It also comes with electric tailgate and vehicle-to-load capability for powering external devices.
If we are ready for a refined ride that handles the demands of both daily commutes and luxury road trips, this executive class MPV delivers on all fronts.
Bagong araw, bagong tama raw. Panalo ka sa forma, pangmalakasan pa ang karga. Makabagong sasakyan para sa bagong henerasyon. Tuloy-tuloy ang asenso. Tuloy-tuloy ang maasahang serbisyo. Ano man ang trip mo, iba't iba man ang pangarap, sagot ka ng Toyota. Next generation Toyota tama raw. Abante, posible!
The all-new Mitsubishi Destinator, destined for more.
Welcome back to Motoring Today, where we shift gears and dive into the latest from the auto industry.
The Go Electrified Drive is an all-electric vehicle of Toyota and Lexus ride and drive activity.
So this drive is from Manila to Pampanga, wherein our media partners will be able to experience the Lexus IS, ES, the SUVs, also the Lexus van, wherein they will be able to share to our friends what will be the experience in various types of electrified vehicles.
Purpose of this event is we aim to communicate our multi-pathway approach towards carbon neutrality and Beyond Zero campaign.
And that's it for this week on Motoring Today. Thank you for joining us. Also, please make sure to visit our website and follow us on social media for the latest updates in motoring.
Until next week, here on Motoring Today, now in its 39th year serving the motoring public with a steadfast commitment to road safety. In honor of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa.
Happy motoring!